registered, I'd like to welcome you to the Distance Learning Technology Session 101. This session is on installing a modern, standards-compliant browser in the Windows environment. Session 103 is for those using Macs, 105 for Ubuntu, 107 for Fedora. Those of you working in a multiple environment or another version of Linux Unix would need session 111. As you may know, the browser is the locally installed interface to the World Wide Web. Windows comes with Internet Explorer, the Infernal Exploder, but Microsoft is not known for its standards compliance. We will install a standard-based browser today. There are several standard-based browsers available on the market. Chrome, Firefox, and Safari are the most popular standalone, standards-based, and compliant web browsers available at present. Chrome has 50% of the market share, and that's going up. Firefox is at 29.6 and declining somewhat. Safari is at 4.1, which is not much of the share, and it's actually going down a little bit. But Safari is the default browser installed on the Mac system. So the way that it's there, that people are using it is helpful. Often you can tell which browsers are installed on your Windows machine by the icons available, the icon bar. Internet Explorer is going to be on every Windows machine. Firefox is easily recognizable. Chrome, Opera, which we didn't mention much, it's got a tiny market share, but it is still available and on the market. And Safari, which is going to be on every Mac machine, and it's on some Windows machines as well. Then when we start into the installation process, you'll notice that we first need a browser. That does provide you access to the World Wide Web. Windows comes with Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is an excellent browser for installing other browsers. When you install software, it is important to read the license. If you don't complain about what you gave away. As you'll see as we go through this process with most things in the Windows environment, it's quite often point, click, and grunt. And we, of course, do not wish to forget the test drive. Let's get Internet Explorer to fire up here. Internet Explorer. We're going to go to Google. Google is a wonderful search engine. I like Lycos still as well. I think Yahoo still has a search engine out there as well. But for the purpose of today's demonstration, installing Chrome, Google is rather difficult to beat. It has the install Google Chrome bar right there on the front page. Point, click, and click download. Now here's the part where we're talking about being careful to read the terms of license here. License is your permission to use the product. You don't own Google Chrome when you download and install it. You own the privilege of using it. The privilege of using it is conditioned upon other things which are covered in the license. You really should read these licenses at least once, before you just go around and click and accept. The relationship between you and the vendor of the product are covered there. Your privacy information is going to be there. What information are they going to keep? What are they going to sell? Who are they going to sell it to? At what level of granularity are they going to retain it? Are they using that information for marketing purposes within the company, for marketing purposes for their vendors? It's all pretty much spelled out for you if you take the time to read the license. Now, we're going to pretend that we're all greatly pleased with the opportunity to give away the naming rights on our firstborn child and a permanent recording of everything that we've ever done as part of our license agreement with Google in order to get install Chrome. So we click accept and install. And of course, Windows comes up to make sure that we actually want to do this. It's one of the ways they're trying to cut down on the number of viruses that are installed on people's machines. We do want Google, so we've said yes. Your download speeds will vary depending upon the type of network connection you have. Google and the other major vendors have plenty of bandwidth on the server side. However, depending on your network connection and your ISP, the bandwidth will vary locally. If you're doing this at the end of a 10 megabit Ethernet connection, it's not going to happen nearly as fast as it does at the end of a 100 gigabit Ethernet connection. The installation process is finished. We're going to say yes, we look to keep on using Google Chrome. And there you have it, Google Chrome installed. Now, of course, we don't want to forget to take the test drive. You can't just walk away saying, well, yeah, it came up and opened up the default windows. With this being the class from Liberty University, I'm going to go ahead and log into Liberty. I'm already logged into Liberty. I'm going to go to the Blackboard and pull up the video instruction set so you can see how well that this thing is going to work as a tool for distance learning. 698. Where's my class 698? Where did it pop? Blackboard. There we go. Class 698. My course content area of 698, there is some instructions on building my portfolio. That's a presentation. And if it works here, then Chrome is working for our actual intended purpose, which is making distance education possible.
Hello, I've been tasked with showing you the various parts of the...
I don't know if you were able to hear the audio that was captured inside that or not. It did actually come out on my end. We'll see how that worked. We'll review this later. But we have verified that we can actually use Chrome, which we installed on this machine for distance learning, as a distance learning tool by accessing that presentation from the EDUC 698.